Hi, Inferno 10 here. Today I'm going to demonstrate version 1.3.1 of XRoad's GMap US navigation app for the iPhone 3G and iPhone 3GS. Version 1.3.1 adds voice capability to their application. It's not spoken street names, however. It is only basic turn-by-turn pre-recorded type messages like you see on low-end Garmin's, TomToms, and other dedicated GPS devices. So let's take a look at this new version. Visually, it looks the same as version 1.3, so if you've seen those previews or if you've owned version 1.3 of GMap, it's not going to look any different. So I'm going to just jump right into a route where we can have the voice navigation start to guide us. Version 1.3 was very annoying when it came to arriving at a waypoint. The audible indicator that they provided in 1.3 only sounded when you were about, I would say, 200 feet, 200 to 300 feet before your turn. So if you're like if you need to make a left and you're on the extreme right lane, you're most likely going to end up missing your turn. So version 1.3.1 alleviates this problem by adding some voice prompts quite ahead of time. About half a mile, you're going to get a voice command to make your turn. So that gives you enough time to start to switch lanes if you're in the wrong lane. And we'll see that right about now as I do a route preview.
Turn right, turn right.
So you can already hear the voice prompts, and then there's that 200 foot audible sound. And as we approach the half
In
mile,
0.5 miles, take the ramp on right.
so there you go. We have half a mile to correct our lane position. So the
In
green,
0.2 miles, take the ramp on right.
so that
Take the ramp on right.
so that green indicator is where the audible beep is going to be heard. And you can see that was quite short. I mean, this is accelerated 3 times normal speed, but still,
In
even
0.2 miles, take exit on right. Take exit on right.
so even driving at real speed, that green line was not enough to be able to navigate properly. So I did end up missing a lot of turns in version 1.3. I don't anticipate missing very many turns now in this updated version, but
In 0.5 miles, keep left.
I really would though like the version that was previewed in on Tap Critic that had the widescreen orientation as well as
In
spoken
0.2 miles, keep left.
as well as the
Keep left.
oh my gosh, I'm getting interrupted by this thing. The one thing I would like is spoken street names, and the version on Tap Critic did show that, so I'm assuming it's in the works, maybe for a 2.0 release, hopefully. So I don't know when that'll happen, but version 1.3.1 is out. It's it's available right now only on the West Coast version. The East Coast version is still at 1.3, but I assume that's going to change within a few days. So it is $24.99 per version, which is quite affordable considering how much a dedicated GPS device costs. Uh, Relatively cheap if you don't own an iPhone though, but assuming you do own an iPhone, which is why you're looking at this preview in the first place, $24.99 sounds like a bargain, especially if you look at not Apple, if you look at AT&T's recent submission. Their GPS navigation does the same thing. It has simple recorded voice prompts, turn left, turn right. But what's different is AT&T's program requires network access. So if you're in the boonies, you don't have any 3G, you don't have any edge access, you're probably just going to be a dot in the middle of nowhere and no navigation is available to you. But what makes this different is it's a huge download. GMap is about 800 to 900 megabytes, so you're going to need a little space on your iPhone, but you don't need network access. And even better, which this is why this program trumps AT&T, is you don't have to pay a monthly fee. This is a one-time cost of $24.99 versus AT&T's $9.99 a month. So within So for the amount of money that you spent for 3 months of GPS navigation with AT&T, you could have purchased GMAP one time and that's it. And you don't need to pay for network access. You don't need to pay monthly fees anymore. You have a full-fledged navigation suite now that will only get better, hopefully. So check them out. I think you're going to like them. I'm going to give this a full run through tomorrow when I head down to LA, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be happy with this latest update.